Hello everybody, it's Dale from Erndale's. How's everybody doing today? I'm just sitting in the other end of my studio today and I found 2 boxes of broken egg ornaments that I want to fix and I probably won't put them on the tree this year, but if I can fix them and get them packed with the eggs for next year, that would be a great thing. So I thought I would just turn on the camera and show you what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take you downstairs and show you the eggs on the tree. I had a couple of requests from people to see the eggs actually on the tree. I had put an Instagram picture up and on a few of the groups that I belong to. And there was some interest. So this is all about eggs. So give me a moment to turn my camera around and I'll show you some of the broken eggs, and then we'll go downstairs and I'll show you the eggs that are on the tree. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I found this box of broken eggs and then all of these ones. They're not, the eggs part aren't broken. It's just that whatever's inside might have come off, or the hanger or the little piece on the bottom might have come off. So just a little bit of gluing needed. A couple of them have actually doors that you open and maybe one door came off. So before I do that, I want to show you this. Oops. This is my Aunt Margaret. I talk about her so much, but she's the one actually that started me and my mother and my good friend Diane on eggs. So Aunt Margaret lived in the States and she was a multi-crafter. She did crafts of every kind. And I don't know how or why she started doing eggs, but she started to do these eggs, and she came up to visit one time, and she had, I don't know, she had a gift of an egg for a Christmas tree ornament. Like I'll find one that she made. Here, this one. And she probably gifted my mother an egg like this. There's too many shadows here, we can't see. And my mom was interested in learning how to do it, so they worked on them together. And then I got interested in it, and then my girlfriend, who had a craft shop, she got interested in it. So my mom, myself, and my girlfriend were living in Winnipeg, and we decided, my girlfriend got the idea that we should call ourselves the Winnipeg Eggers. And so that's what we started calling us, just the 4 of us. And every time my aunt came up from the States to visit, she was actually the start of the Winnipeg Eggers, even though she didn't live in Winnipeg. But my aunt had, over the years after that, this was in the 70s that I'm talking about, when she first started us doing these eggs. After that, she went on to do the most beautiful, marvelous creations out of eggs. She actually worked not only with a goose egg like this, but she worked with rhea eggs and ostrich eggs and every kind of eggs. And this is actually one of my aunt's eggs. She made this one for me, and she actually put jewels on hers. This one's heavily beaded. It has 2 openings, and one of the doors is off. That's it down there. So what I have to do is glue that door back on. But I'm going to open this other door, just see if we can do it here with, trying to do this with one hand. Open this other door so you can see what she's done. Very hard to do this with one hand. Okay. So you can see now what she's done. She cut the egg, took a piece out of the one side and a piece out of the other side, and she decorated it all up, and she built a scene inside. Now she made that little tree out of beads and wire. She has a park bench and a little lady sitting at the park bench and a gentleman trying to get her attention behind the bench. And inside she has glued, probably from from napkins, but see there's another little lady sitting in there. She found a picture somewhere in a magazine of the other ladies with their parasols and their beautiful dresses. And on, I don't know, on this side, what's on there? Oh, there's a little wishing well on the other side. That's all done from paper. So she has Mod Podged that paper inside, and she's put this little scene inside, and then the doors, she hinged the doors on, so when you close the door, the egg is solid. And the other door is there. I just have to re-glue it back on. And then this was on a stand. I don't know what kind of stand. So what I'm going to have to do is take this off and find a different stand to put it on. And then I can display this. I'll put the door back on. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely... And this is the kind of work she did. And she made a lot of really, really beautiful eggs. She did all her cutting with a Dremel tool. So, you know, she could cut these very quickly and very precisely. And this is a goose egg. It's probably a double yolked goose egg because it's quite a large one. So this would have been the work of my Aunt Margaret. Beautiful stuff. And there's quite a few down here that were hers. This one is one I did. I did it on the same idea as I cut a hole on either side. And you can see what needs to be repaired. The little angels inside need to be re-glued down. So there's two little angels over a sleeping angel. And this was on my tree for years, but then the inside of it came out, so I have to repair all the inside, and it needs something on the bottom. It needs a fancy top on the bottom. So that's one that I want to repair to put back on my tree, because I've had this on my tree probably for 30 some years. Here's another one. I think this is one that my Aunt Margaret did. You can see inside she's cut out of a Christmas card a picture of the manger scene, wise men, Mary and Joseph and the baby and shepherds and some sheep. And actually, I'm going to do another video on old Christmas cards because I found my mom's scrapbook of old Christmas cards, and I'll show you what my mom had done to a lot of their old Christmas cards. She took from this scrapbook of old Christmas cards, and she also did the same thing. She put them in the interior of an egg, and I have a lot of them on my tree that are that way. Here's another one I did. This one also has a hinge on it, and it has some figures inside. Mary, Joseph, and maybe a shepherd, I don't know. Okay. I need to do some work on this one. This one wasn't a tree egg, it was just on a stand. But the top is missing off of it. That's what's fallen off of it. And this is a goose egg as well. So, oops, maybe it's going to be a broken one. So the eggs range from a goose egg, which all of these are all goose eggs here. That's a goose egg. That's a goose egg. To a chicken egg. This is one that I did. I think I did this one. I did a little workshop with people, and we cut out these from a piece of wrapping paper, and we decoupaged it, and then you can either just decoupage it over top of this, or you can add glitter, like this little one. Same thing, it has some glitter on it. Right down to a little pullet egg. This is a pullet egg made into a tiny little picture frame. My mom made this one. So these are the broken ones that I'm going to work on. I'm going to fix these. But now I'm going to take you downstairs, and I'm going to show you the ones that are hanging on the tree. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go down to the tree now. Okay, I'm back. This is the egg that I showed on Instagram and on the sites that I belong to with other makers. This is one I made. It's made out of a double yolk goose egg, and I built a scene inside. Little girl sitting by the Christmas tree. I did all of that. And the little fireplace, that's just a card that was decoupaged in. So there's one. Here's a solid egg. It's got a decoupage tree on both sides, and then I decorated the tree. Here's a goose egg with a cardinal in it. These are all ones that I made. Now these were done in the late 70s, early 80s. Here's a decoupaged one. And a little chicken egg decoupaged. This is one, a decoupaged one my mom did, and she did it upside down. And she wrote on it. She's got silent, and on the back it says night. And she's actually put the date on it. I'm so happy to have her writing on my tree. Here's one that I did with a little card in the back and a little figure. This is just a chicken egg. It's actually a large chicken egg, an extra large chicken egg, but it's just a chicken egg. And here's one with a scene inside, a goose egg. And another one with a scene inside. That's a card in the back. Here's one with an angel. I have a whole series of these ones. This is one of those kind that are cut two-sided. So I have quite a few different angels. The eggs are the same, the decoration is the same, coloring is the same, but the angel inside is different. I have quite a few of those. Here's a tiny little chicken egg. A decoupaged and glittered goose egg. And one that's a chicken egg. Trying to make sure I don't lose any here. There's another one I did with a little scene like the girl, except this one has a little boy in it. Where are we? This one here has little boy blue, come blow your horn, with a sleeping baby in it. This is just a little chicken egg. And a decoupaged one. And then here's another goose egg. Has a couple of kids playing instruments. Again with a little fireplace that's been decoupaged in the back. Here's another one of those angel ones. This one's playing a harp. Little elf. This is actually one of my favorites. I love this one. Here's one made by my friend Diane. 1977. Happy New Year. And here's one. This is my son when he was small. So you can turn them into a little picture frame. My Aunt Margaret did this one. Here's one that my Aunt Margaret did for me when I graduated from my nursing college. That was 1974. It's a little nursing hat. She cross-stitched and then she put that on there. So you can do a multiple of things before you actually do the egg. Here's another little chicken egg. Actually, I think this might be a turkey egg. Yes, this is a turkey egg with a little angel in it. Trying to knock out the sun here. There we go. This one's got a wise man in it with a card in the back. Here's another angel. This one's singing with a book. A little horse theme. People riding in a sleigh, that's a card. Here's another one that my mom decoupaged, and she wrote on the back, Merry Christmas, 1981. This is another one of my favorites. This is one I did. It's another one of these that are cut, open. This is a little wooden figurine from Germany. And on the back, I just put a mesh. She's also one of my favorite eggs. This one was broken last year and I fixed it. And down here we have a little, what is this one? A little winter scene with deer. And another Merry Christmas 1982. This is one that I did. And another angel like the ones that I've shown you before. And another little deer, chicken egg. There's a big egg back there. It's done upside down and decoupaged. And the little frog is decoupaged. Little bird, chicken egg. I don't know. Are we done? There's some more kind of tucked away back in here. Oh, that's another angel. I think we're just about done. So those are the eggs. I don't know how many are on the tree. I haven't counted them, but they're beautiful. I love them. And as long as they hold out, they'll be on my tree every year. So I hope you enjoyed that. The eggs, what we would do, my friend that had the shop, Diane, she had a craft shop. And once she started doing eggs like this, she had a lot of trims and braids and beads and things that you could use to do eggs with, and also a lot of little miniatures and things. So what we did was we would get together at her shop. She had sort of like a classroom attached to her shop. So we would, oh, we didn't do that one. This is also a turkey egg. We would get there about 6 o'clock on a Friday night, and a whole bunch of ladies would gather there, and we would do eggs all Friday night. That's all we would work on. It was just, we would cut them, we would glue them, we would bring all our supplies, and we would just work on eggs. And we had the most fun. And then we'd stop at midnight, and Diane and I would take orders for food, and we would go. There was a fast food place just down the road. We would walk over there and we would order something to eat. We'd come back and we'd have a little something to eat, and then we'd all go home. And this was on a Friday night, every night we did this for years and years, and it was so much fun. But then my mom passed away, and then Diane sold her shop, and it just stopped. Well, I moved to the States and got married, and we didn't do that anymore. But it was a beautiful time, and we had lots of fun doing these beautiful eggs. Oh, and then these little guys, you can see them all over my tree. These cardinals. My mom made all these. They're just made of felt. I have 12 of these, and I tuck them in all over the tree. So many of my decorations are handmade. This is a handmade beaded bell. This was given to me by a friend. And this is another one of her things. She made that. I just love handmade things on my tree. I don't care if it's not store-bought. I would much rather hang something that somebody made and gave to me. So that's my tree of eggs. And if I get all those other ones finished, I might have some more to hang on next year. We'll see. Thanks for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm going to do a video next on the old Christmas cards that I have found. They are so beautiful. So take care, everyone. I'll talk to you in a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.